PCIe Gen 4 is now starting to emerge in the card market. That's important to us because there have been bandwidth limitations. Thunderbolt 5 has gone to PCIe Gen 4, but now the cards have to match. The SSD cards have been there for a while. Our SSD cards have been moving in that direction, but the rest of the cards, we've seen a lot of announcements at the show from Blackmagic and others that are showing signs of everybody moving to PCIe Gen 4, so that's an important trend for us. Bandwidth, it's all about the bandwidth. Sonnet Technologies has been around for about 35 years, and it's a tech company that's evolved. That in these days we specialize in Thunderbolt connected high-speed devices that enable media production and pro audio, pro video at work.
When you say Thunderbolt connected media devices, what does that mean in English?
Well, there's a range of products that fit into those categories. So we have professional media readers that connect over Thunderbolt, that chain together, that support most of the major camera media and professional cameras. We have Thunderbolt to PCIe card expansion chassis that give a connection to Windows notebooks and Mac, primarily Mac Studio and Mac Mini and iMac, that don't have the ability to connect internally a PCIe card that's essential to their workflows. We have storage cards that are ideal for adding high-speed storage into computers, into PCIe card slots. We have Thunderbolt docks. We probably have the largest range of docks that connect over Thunderbolt. They give high bandwidth, multiple high bandwidth connections. Some of our docks have storage mounted inside, or the ability to mount storage inside that in the form of M.2 SSDs, high speed. So we just are introducing a Thunderbolt 5 connected dock.
Well, let's talk about Thunderbolt 5 for just a minute, because that's brand new. It came out last year in terms of shipping product. It was announced several years ago. But what does Thunderbolt 5 provide that we can't do with 3 and 4?
Well, more bandwidth. That's the essential benefit in this market. So we've gone from 40 to 80 gigabit per second, which translates to from 2,800 megabytes per second data transfer rate to about 6,000 megabytes per second. That's a material improvement and important for a lot of workflows.
Are you seeing the big benefit of Thunderbolt 5 being the more monitors connected or for faster data transfer?
Faster data transfer, for at least for as it relates to our products, but there are those who feel like there's a benefit to an extra monitor in there, but essentially it's the bandwidth for data transfer.
What are popular products? I know Sonnet has got a large range of products, but what are popular products with Sonnet that people are buying?
Our chassis, particularly our 3-slot and our 2-slot chassis that take up to full height, full length cards, and they can rack mount or desktop, either one. And if they rack mount, they hold a Mac Mini or Mac Studio along with, and a lot of people put that in the desk side of their workstation as they do post-production. And they put video ingest cards in there. And so talking about the benefit that you asked about, so for example, using a Blackmagic 8K card, we've been able to, with Thunderbolt 5, as it's coming, increase the number of streams at 4K, 60p dramatically, and that's important to them. And there are a lot of our customers that use Pro Tools as part of their post-mixing in terms of audio mixing, and the HDX cards fit into our chassis nicely, along with high-speed storage cards and other things. So it's a nice way to connect primarily to Mac Studios, but now Mac Minis are quite popular and powerful again. So that's one of the big benefits to the Post House.
What have you got that's new this year?
Most of our chassis are converting to Thunderbolt 5 over the summer, and we are showing them in our booth right now. Some of them, half of them. So, like I said, we have a large range of chassis. We have the Thunderbolt 5 dock that we're showing at the show that's brand new, and we have all kinds of rack mounting for Mac Minis and Mac Studios that are new at the show.
What's the best way for them to find out what's going on? Where can they go?
We have a really great website that's really informative, and it starts at the high-level product overview and goes down to the Tech Specs tab where they can get all the details. And that's at www.sonnettech.com. And that's the best place. We have newsletters, we have social media where we post regularly, Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Traditional media, which I lump as broadcast and cable, is under a lot of pressure right now. Mm-hmm. The broader market, social media creators, as NAB calls them, is expanding. Where are you seeing signs of growth in the industry? And I call that media production and post. Where are you seeing signs of growth?
Well, growth for us is tapping into markets that weren't ours, and maybe less so us monitoring the general growth of a market segment. But post-production has gone up and down. There were strikes.
It's been a hard time.
COVID, things that impact post-production. There's a shift in the way people view media, and our customers are the post houses. And so they're busy and then they're not busy. And we've heard there's a lot of shooting that has gone on, and a lot of it's moving into post, so we hope that results in extra systems integrated with our products. Networking is increasing in bandwidth, the need to network at higher bandwidth. We now have a 25 gigabit Ethernet Thunderbolt adapter that's popular, gaining in popularity. We're going past 10 gigabit to 25 gigabit.
Your job in sales and marketing is trying to figure out where sales is obviously closing business today. Marketing is figuring out where the business is going in the future. What trends are you watching?
We're an accessory company that enables a lot of other things, and so we're trying to always look for ways to connect the latest, fastest technology in storage, in networking, in PCIe cards. So Gen 4. PCIe Gen 4 is now starting to emerge in the card market. That's important to us because there have been bandwidth limitations. Thunderbolt 5 has gone to PCIe Gen 4, but now the cards have to match. The SSD cards have been there for a while. Our SSD cards have been moving in that direction, but the rest of the cards, we've seen a lot of announcements at the show from Like Magic and others that are showing signs of everybody moving to PCIe Gen 4, so that's an important trend for us. Bandwidth, it's all about the bandwidth.
Oh, yeah.
And the data transfer.
How would you summarize, in a paragraph or so, the key features or key benefits of Sonnet Technologies products for someone that hasn't used them?
High quality, high performance, reliable. There's an element of ruggedness to our products that's quite unique. We have our customers using them in the field all the time, on set, in the jungle. So we distinguish ourselves in that way. We have a very strong reputation for support and quality and high performance.
Greg, thank you.
Thank you.